This is kind of a video response, but I'm doing this video because Israelite Judah 777 YouTube user basically, requested that our people do this, and he's right. But this video basically is to answer the question with the truth that Hispanics, Mexicans, all this kind of stuff or whatever don't come from our people. They're not Israelites. The one thing, if you just do some basic research, okay, go back into history, look at some old antique maps, you will see where Hispania is. It's in Europe. And yeah, I have some maps here that you can look at and see for yourself. But I think a lot of our people, when they hear the term slavery or whatever, first thing they think about are English people. But they don't realize that Gentiles consist not only of those who speak English, but they speak German. They also speak Spanish. Those Spanish people are Gentiles. When our people were taken into slavery, they were taken into slavery by the English, but they were also taken into slavery by Spaniards. Okay? And the Portuguese. So if it's using one of the territories that these Gentiles have invaded and still occupy, South America, Central America, North America, but specifically South America. They like to refer to it as Latin America, but if you go down to Brazil, all these different places, whatever, one of the languages that you see people of color down there speaking is Spanish and Portuguese. Okay, those are the Gentiles who enslaved them. Okay, the ones who enslaved my ancestors spoke and speak English, so that's why I speak English. But the English are no more Israelites than the Spanish are. All you have to do is look here on these maps, and you will see for yourself. Hispania is in Europe. What's imperative is that you not allow these individuals who are not of our people to mix you out. They have an agenda behind that. It's in the scriptures. The Most High said in the book of Daniel, they will mix their seed with the seed of those who descend from Adam. And they're doing that for a reason. I encourage you all to read about the genetic corruption that's mentioned in the scriptures. It involves fallen angels. Yeah, I know it sounds out there, but that's what's in the scriptures. Don't you mix with them. I said in my videos time again, do not mix with them. Stay away from them. And of course, this going back to the fallen angels, when the Most High made us, made from clay, He made His spirit sons different from us. They weren't supposed to mix with us. But time again, you're reading the scriptures where these angels are coming down here, mating with these females who descend from Adam, reproducing their own offspring, and then their offspring trying to take over the planet. It's happened before. It's in the scriptures. Read it. I just don't understand why y'all not reading this. And if you read it, you just skip over it, ignore it. I don't know if it scares you or what, but it just is what it is. Okay, these individuals, they're so genetically corrupted and so full of recessive genes. And if you don't understand how genetics works, research this, look it up, understand this. If you're dealing with individuals who are full of recessive genes and they keep reproducing amongst themselves, eventually they will begin to degrade genetically, and they will literally just go extinct. Just look it up and see, read, okay? They like to call it, give it all different kinds of names, but that's just the fact of the matter. But there's a reason why they have to keep mixing with us in order to sustain themselves and remain on this planet. Otherwise, they will go extinct. They will die out. Okay, you go back and read about the Canaanites and why the Most High told our people to go in and destroy them. There was genetic corruption going on there. Dealt with the fallen angels. If you haven't read about the Jehoram, the giants, the Rephaim, the Nephilim, and all that stuff, you better read about it. That's why the Most High had to cleanse the earth the last time with a flood. He killed them, wiped them out. That corrupted seed was taken out of here because they were doing the same thing then. And it's happening all over again. That's why it says in the scriptures, just as in the days of Noah, so too shall it be when it's time for us to come back to power. Okay, that whole presence of the Son of Man stuff. Okay, that's why they translated that way so you couldn't figure it out. But that means when the Most High is preparing to give his children, those from the bloodline of Adam, when he is preparing to return rulership of this planet back to us, that corrupted seed from that fallen angel source will be doing the exact same thing on this planet that they were doing, their ancestors were doing before the Most High brought the flood. And if you don't know what they were doing, get the book of Enoch and read it. Oh, he gives details. They were not only mixing themselves with us, they were genetically modifying the Most High's creation. Mixing things together that should not be mixed. Creating all these different chimeric hybrids on the planet. They're doing the same thing now. Have you read about that? What do you think a GMO is? A genetically modified organism is. Prophecy is coming true right in front of you and you're ignoring it. And then those of you who are allowing those cretins and heathens to put you out there and spread this lie, mixing with these Gentiles, these Hispanics, these mixed Mexicans and all these Latinos, all this kind of stuff, your bloodline is being systematically destroyed. But see, the Most High knows how to separate rebels. And that's what he's doing. The fact that the Most High is even allowing your bloodline to go into destruction says a lot. So more than likely, you're going where you're supposed to be going. Right on out of here with the rest of the rebels.